Hey folks, I'm going to show you how to change a battery in your vehicle. Get a tape measure, measure your existing battery size, get some approximate dimensions of it, then order yourself a new battery. So this UPLUS battery that was overnighted to me is 800 cold cranking amps. It's an 80 amp hour battery. It's an AGM, absorbent glass matte battery, and it even says on it a start-stop battery. Maintenance free, sealed lead acid battery. Let's get it fitted into the van. What I've got here in the VW T6 van is a Varta AGM stop-start battery. AGM stands for absorbent glass matte battery. Clearly it's 12 volt and this particular model is 68 amp hours. We're going to replace this with a model that's slightly bigger, has a slightly better current and slightly better cold cranking amps. This guy has 680 cold cranking amps. Anyway, what you're going to need is a 10mm ratchet spanner. Obviously make sure you're careful if you're using a metal spanner like me that the metal spanner doesn't short anything out. Whoops. And the first thing to do is remove the positive terminal. So get a good spin on that there. You should then be able to remove that terminal from the battery. That's the first one you want to remove. Then the second one that you want to remove, obviously make sure you put all of these things in a safe spot. The next thing you want to do is remove the negative terminal, and that's done again relatively easily, just down here. Once you've removed the two terminals from the battery, so here we have the positive terminal and the negative terminal, then there's a casing around the outside of the battery that needs sliding off the battery. This casing sort of protects the battery, keeps it insulated, if you like, strangely thermally insulated as well. So we'll just pop that off, there we go. And then down in the bottom here you'll see a nut where my finger is, and this is a clamp that holds that battery in place. So we need to get a spanner, a different size nut, that looks like a 13mm, and we'll go ahead and remove that 13mm nut, and then we should be able to lift this battery out. Bear in mind this battery is quite heavy. So I've used some extension sockets here. Obviously make sure you're careful if you're using a metal spanner like me that the metal spanner doesn't touch the positive terminal or short anything out. Whoops, he says, hitting the negative terminal. Anyway, good news, there we go. We have now removed the bolt and the associated bracket that's holding that battery in place. Just as a reminder, these batteries really are quite heavy, so watch your back, maybe get some help with this. Come on. Oh, done. Okay folks, UPLUS have very kindly sent me a replacement battery, and what I wanted to explain to you is how beautifully packaged it was. It came in not one, two boxes, and inside both boxes is some magnificent foam protection. These things are heavy. Oh, there's more foam protection. There we go. Basically, if you order these, they come the next day. So this is going to replace the old battery that we had in the camper van. And actually the benefits of this battery is ever so slightly larger than the current battery in the camper van, just slightly wider by about 20mm. It's got 800 cold cranking amps instead of 600 cold cranking amps. And it's an 80 amp hour battery instead of a 68 amp hour battery, which the Varta was. So all in all, this should be a better battery, and certainly very good value for money. Right, let's get it fitted. Okay. So again, orientation is important. Leave the plastic caps on for now. We want the positive side facing in this direction here. Come on, there we go. Oh, I'm trapped. There we go. Right. Oh, all right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and refit the insulator around the outside of the battery. We'll go ahead and fit that battery clamp in place down at the bottom here. These caps are always worth keeping on for a while, because you definitely don't want to be shorting the terminals on your battery accidentally. And a big thank you very much to the wonderful Vicky Woo for filming this event. And the battery, we can tell, is also locked in place. Nothing's moving. That's all looking pretty promising. Let's fit the negative terminal just going to go ahead and tighten up that negative terminal there. Lovely. That's nice and solid. And now we should be in a position to be able to fit the positive terminal. Let's just make sure this is cleaned up. Some people take a wire brush and give that a little bit of a run around, and other people also pop a little bit of Vaseline in there just to sort of keep it lubricated. But anyway, we've taken the red cap off now. That's all live. So let's go ahead and fit that. There might be a little spark when you first fit it. That's perfectly normal. Don't forget to refit the plastic tray. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that in place here. And whoops, there are going to be a few gentle sparks. Be careful with any metal work. Make sure that you don't short that terminal to the ground or the bodywork of the vehicle. And I'm just going to, there we go. Just going to move a few of those cables around. And there we go. There we go. Don't want to over tighten it. That's all solid. Perfect. And there she is, folks. One brand new UPLUS battery fitted to the VW T6. All right, folks. Camera, come on inside. Let's see what's going on. So, because we've removed the battery, we've now got a clock that's different. So if you look at the dashboard, and you now see you've got a clock that's showing it's 2 minutes past 12. Really easy to reset. It's just these buttons down here to adjust the clock. The other thing that I'm keen to have a look at is up here. We can see it's showing 12.4 volts. So let's go ahead and give this thing a start and see how we do. Make sure we're in neutral. Switch the key to primary. And oh, no problem at all. Happy days. Thank you, UPLUS. Very good service.